What up, family, family, and friends? Let your boy Big Vi on in. It's me, and I'm back again. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I mean that. Happy Friday, man. Excuse me. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, blessed, prosperous Friday. What's up, Miss Lady T? Miss Lady T to the T. Miss Lady T to the T. What's up, what's up? Man, this old local joker, the crack smoker, none other than himself, the Joker, cough, drop, choker. Man, I hadn't been watching none of this stuff that this guy was doing as far as reading the letter or whatever. But what was intriguing to me, first of all, it's your boy Big Val Opinion, and I'm back with another video, man. This is a live right here, actually, man. So be sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in. If you ain't subbed to the channel already, sub to the channel. Man, we're on the road to 700. You know what I'm saying? We're on the road to 700. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. Now, what's up? What's up? We gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't watched none of these videos or whatever this guy was making. But I'm reading some of the titles. You know what I'm saying? The titles that for this dude to have the nerve to title some of these videos, the title. I mean, one of these videos I go on here and the title is, hold on. The title is, I Licked Their Kitty. What the fuck? I'm trying to understand what this shit with this dude Choke, man. It don't make no sense at all. Then you come out talking about this is a letter from Kels, and this is his story, and he wants you to read it. But you come, man, I licked their kitty. Like, why does this sound like some? Excuse me. This just sound like something that it sound more embarrassing than helpful at all. I mean, this sound more embarrassing than helpful if anything. This dude come out and title a video, R. Kelly letter. Then he say, I licked their kitty. Like, come on, bro. Are you serious? Are you serious? You say you represent it and he asked you to do this? R. Kelly asked you to do this. So you mean to tell the world that R. Kelly is a damn fool, pretty much what you saying, Choke. Choke, what you telling everybody in the world that R. Kelly is a damn fool? That he will allow you to do some fucking degrading ass shit like this? This shit is embarrassing, man. This shit is embarrassing. You come with R. Kelly letter part 5. I licked that kitty. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm trying to make sense of that. I'm trying to understand, like, what's the purpose? What's up, Gemini? Don, what's up? Man, this shit is embarrassing. This shit is embarrassing. Right, now, this shit is embarrassing. Look at the titles on these videos. R. Kelly, letter, part 5. I licked their kitty. Come on, man. Do you really want a motherfucker to believe it? How can you be supporting R. Kelly and believe some shit like this? I mean, how could you even how could you allow somebody to even put some shit out like this? This is just me. What's up, my sis Brooke? What's up? What's up? How do you allow some? How do you if I'm supporting somebody, I'm not finna sit back and allow someone to pretty much just degrade them publicly. You mean to tell this man told you he wants you to read this letter that say I licked their kitty? Like, come on, man. What's up, Niecy? This shit don't even make sense at all. Then he go from R. Kelly letter part 5, I licked their kitty. Then he goes to the R. Kelly speak. I slept with moms and daughters together. Man, come on, bro. We heard this bullshit narrative already from Don Russell, right? Don Russell, the one came out and said, oh, he slept with the mama, he slept with the daughter. Man, and this shit is so crazy because you know what? That's one narrative when it comes to Kels. Every woman he have slept with, every woman he ever been with, 9 times out of 10, motherfucker gonna say, oh, he slept with their mama too. Every single woman he ever been with. This go back to the accusations with him and Aaliyah. Oh, R. Kelly was with Aaliyah. Oh, he slept with Aaliyah mama too. I'm like, make this shit make sense. So you mean to tell me every woman that he deal with is that fucking is that pitiful to the fact that they will allow him to sleep with their mama and still want to be with him as well. I mean, this shit just right, niece. Everybody over there. Everybody over like but what I look at Niecy, what I look at, them people can't be true supporters, man. Them people cannot be true supporters of R. Kelly because this letter reading, this shit does not help R. Kelly in no way, form, shape, or fashion. This shit is degrading as fuck. This shit is embarrassing as fuck. And I don't see why R. Kelly's legal team hasn't even put a cease and desist on this dude because this shit that he doing and the shit that he's saying and these titles that he putting up, like, man, that shit is embarrassing, man. If you got people out here working, trying to change the narrative, trying to fix, clean up the mess that's been created out here on the YouTube streets, and this dude is right, he's slandering R. Kelly more than the fucking accusers did. If you want to be honest. Gemini Dunn said, I'm shaking my head. Choke let those people take over his platform. I watched him for years. He never did this. Nisha said, anybody that cheers that mess on is not R. Kelly fan. Exactly. Brooks say that part, and Joke doesn't care. He's making Kels look how he make. He don't. This shit is belittling. Man, to just sit here and like how do you? And that's like, I mean, even the shit, like I go back to the shit with Don Russell. Oh, we all saw the nigga pissing on bitches on the tape. Now, come on, Choke. Now, you supposed to be defending, or you supposed to be trying to clean up Kel's image to the public, right? You don't allow someone to come on here and say some shit like that when you claim that you supposed to be out here advocating and trying to clean up the image. But Choke is doing more damage than what these fucking accusers did. He's doing more damage than what the Lifetime video did. Because what he's doing is putting out bullshit information, and he got enough people over there to travel and take that bullshit back to another person, and it's all just a bunch of fucking lies. And when bullshit like that, and we all know bullshit spread like wildfire. Barbara Lower said, Choke is about to get caught up. Don is playing. Of course Don is playing him. Don is playing him most definitely. Don is most definitely playing him. Don is playing anybody that allow him to use them. I mean, he's gonna use them up with no problem. No problem at all. Lisa say, but they come at Dana for putting the truth out there. Because, and that's one thing about this, and what I tell you, gotta, even though Dana, he get frustrated, but you gotta remain, Dana has to remain humble and remain doing what he do, because of the simple fact that they don't want the truth out. The people don't want the truth, and we all know that they say the lie is more entertaining than the truth. So that's why you will see all those people over there entertaining the lie, because they say the lie is more entertaining than the truth. But if enough real supporters can get together, we have to figure out some way to try to shut this shit down, because what this dude doing, this shit is embarrassing. I mean, it is beyond embarrassing. It's beyond embarrassing. Gemini Dunn say exactly, Big Vi. Choke listening to the wrong people. He's gonna regret it though. Harry Wade, hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. You are right. It is degrading. I don't believe that he was asked to do that. That's not. I mean, not that way. Exactly. Queen J, he don't give a damn about no RK at all. He don't. And I don't believe he was asked. Why would R. Kelly ask him? R. Kelly don't, I mean, he probably know of him, but he don't fucking know him. Why would he ask him? Why would he need Choke to read something that's for him? I mean, he has a well-represented lawyer that he could, if he wanted some information to put out, he could go and seek counsel with his lawyer and talk to his lawyer. But I don't see no lawyer with an open appeal, and plus this man has open cases in 2 other states, allowing him to come out and speak in a way like this. You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem when you're locked up. When they say out of sight, out of mind, that shit could be a problem for you when they say out of sight, out of mind, because people do things and they attach, oh, R. Kelly did this, or R. Kelly said this, or R. Kelly asked me to do this. And it's enough vulnerable ass dumb people. I'm not gonna say vulnerable ass people, but it's enough dumb, stupid people who don't care, who don't care to know the truth. They just want to hear the juice. You know what I'm saying? Because the juice is more entertaining. The juice is more entertaining. So those people over there are not holding him accountable. Now, once have those people over there stop and ask, like, why would R. Kelly be saying this? Why would R. Kelly be asking somebody to read a letter when he has 2 open cases that he's fighting, plus an appeal? Why would he allow himself to come out and say incriminating things that could be used against him? And I'm quite sure this man has professional representation. Therefore, they're not advising him to speak with anyone. They're not advising him to say anything that could be used against him. But what I do believe, when Mr. Hustle Russell went into that, man, y'all hit the like button, man. Make sure y'all hitting the like button when y'all coming here. But I believe that it's a letter that Dunn, received, or Dunn wrote or received, captured, however he got it. I solely believe that the letter came from Dunn, and Dunn is putting this shit out there to tear down Rob's image even more so. Dunn is not trying to help R. Kelly do shit. This man came on platform how long ago? This man came on Phases platform about 2 years ago and holding up paper talking about, I got what it takes to free Robert right here. I got what it takes to free Robert. But where Robert been sitting there for the last 2 years? In fucking prison. Where he's been at, out here on the streets doing bullshit, continuing to do bullshit, continuing to keep up bullshit. Dunn is not for no fucking R. Kelly, and Dunn was indicted and picked up, and he went, when they picked Dunn up, Dunn took his ass down there and asked those fucking feds and Homeland Security, what do y'all need me to do? And when they gave him a job, he came his ass back on these streets, knowing he was a fucking informant, and he came out on these streets just trying to get people fucking tied up into his bullshit. Tying people up into his bullshit. If you read his indictment, people talking about what his indictment did. It say that he admitted to calling in the fucking gun threat to the theater. He admitted to this shit. Now look at what we're seeing. We're seeing Michael Williams, I think it is. This man is filing an appeal, even though he admitted. Hey, Miss Queen. Hey, Miss Hot Pink. Even though Michael Williams admitted and was convicted of the crime that he admitted to, he filed an appeal because guess what? Don Russell was a fucking informant, and he knew he was a fucking informant, and the federal government did not present that information to Michael Williams when they took him to trial, when they put him on trial. And guess what? That same, by them not doing that shit is going to allow Michael Williams to fucking appeal his fucking conviction because they had a fucking informant out here working on the streets the whole time. Don has been an informant the whole time he been, ever since he claimed, now this is Don's word, he claimed he came around. He claimed he came around after he heard the song I Admit. So what was so important about the fucking song I Admit that caused you to want to come back around now? And if R. Kelly wrote the song I Admit, I'm trying to understand why do he need somebody to fucking talk for him? If you go and look and just go, I tell people all the time, go download the song I Admit. Download the lyrics. Read the lyrics. That's just like reading the letter. The song is 19 minutes long. Read the fucking lyrics. And the lyrics in that letter makes no sense at all. The lyrics, we know that I Admit is from R. Kelly. We know that I Admit is R. Kelly words. We know that I Admit is written, wrote, mixed, mastered, and produced by R. Kelly. But that letter doesn't even match that song at all. This man made I Admit in July. He released I Admit in July of 2018. So that means that will have most of the recent stuff that was going on within his life was within that song. This letter has nothing about this shit that been read on YouTube even match this fucking letter. Right, Nisa. R. Kelly don't talk about his personal information. He don't. Like I tell people, y'all heard. If y'all been following this case, y'all been following this shit for 3 years, like a lot of us have. What happened when I'm gonna ask y'all, everybody in the chat right now? We got 34 people in the chat. When Cash called R. Kelly on that phone, trying to talk to him about some personal shit, what did he tell her? What did he tell her? If y'all remember, like I remember. What did R. Kelly tell Cash when she tried to talk to him on the phone? What did Carol tell Cash when she tried to talk to him over the phone? What's up, Sippin'? What's up, Sippin'? What's up? When Cash tried to talk to Kels over that phone about people trying to set him up or people investigating him or whatever, what Kels told her ass? I don't talk on the phone. He asked to when you get the information, come and see me. He told her, go get the information, come and see me. He wasn't finna talk on that phone. What he told Faith Rogers when Faith Rogers tried to call with that bullshit. I don't do the phone. I don't talk over no phone. If you want to have a conversation with me, you need to get you a plane ticket and come here and see me. You want to talk to me, you need to get you a plane ticket and come and see me. So all of a sudden, this man had been he done got locked up. He know he's facing a fucking mountain of bullshit, and he gonna go and reach out to a motherfucker that's in the halfway house with roaches crawling on the wall, fucking on the line, dozing off and shit, going to sleep, nodding, falling out the chair. And this the person you gonna have to read a letter on your behalf? R. Kelly, hey. R. Kelly, look, I hope you ain't done no shit like that. But Kels, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because I know this ain't your work that Choke is doing. I know this is not your work that Choke is doing. Therefore, when Dana, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When Dana, before Kels was locked up, and even when Kels, in the beginning of Kels being locked up, when Dana was out here on these YouTube streets calling people bitches and doing this and shit, Kels was getting messages back to Dana to let him know, look, you don't talk to no women like that. You don't talk to women like that. And you can't be representing me, and you can't be having my name and representing my brand, calling women out of their name. He told Dana this shit. Even when Dana had the red hair shit in his head, when Dana had that red hair shit in his head, Kels told him, take that shit out your head. You know, you represent R. Kelly right now. I need you to take that shit out of your head. You need to be professional and look professional, because your appearance and the way that you do things and the way that you go about doing things, the way that you talk to people, I'm facing too much adversity right now for you to be using, for you to be representing me, but you out here degrading women. And he spoke to Dana about his brotherhood. They spoke to Dana about that countless of time, about calling women out of their name, because there was something that Rob, they say Rob, didn't like. Rob did not agree with Dana calling women out of their names. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't finna sit here and tell me that this man that gave you a letter talking about I ate that kitty. Get the fuck out of here. That shit don't make no fucking sense. If that's the case, even going through this shit, you heard this man when he was on that phone, they fucking recorded Kel's conversation, Azrael. Even though she turned on him, she told this man, you may not never see the light of day again. This man was on that phone crying. He told I love you, and you go ahead and you do what's best for you. He didn't call her no bitch. He didn't get mad with his baby mama showing up in court. All this shit. He did not get mad. This man has withstood the test of time when it comes to drama, when it comes to adversity. All that. This man does not sit. I just can't see him, allowing or putting a letter out talking about somebody else wrote it. Somebody else wrote it. He signed it. Well, we also heard Don Russell say that he has R. Kelly's signature, but the signature, excuse me, he has R. Kelly's signature, but the signature is no good without the power of attorney. Without the power of attorney, the signature, no, he can't do nothing with it. But he can sign something and give it to somebody like Choke and say, well, Rob signed this, and Rob gave me this and signed it, and he asked me to have you read it. But I'm telling you, that's why this shit is all time, and this shit is all methodically planned out. Why did he wait to Choke come? Why did it out of 3 years, all of a sudden when Choke come on and Choke has a bigger following out of everybody? Now you couldn't bring that letter to Team Truth side, because Team Truth side is it wasn't gonna benefit them. It wouldn't benefit them. But you take that letter and you wait till a person like Choke come over here and say he's advocating for R. Kelly, then you go and use Choke because Choke has the biggest platform, even though people over here have been fighting and speaking up for Kels and trying to get the word out for Kels, trying to change the narrative for Kels. But when Choke came in, this dude whole plan, I'm telling you, if Dana J would have had 100K, or one of these other platforms that I ain't gonna say Dana because Dana was against him. But if any of them other platforms that Don went on would have had enough following on there, we would have saw this letter a long time ago. But the simple fact, this shit was strategic planning. He waited till a platform came that was big enough that this letter just mysteriously appeared out of nowhere. This shit is planned. This shit didn't just happen by accident. He been waiting. He been waiting, trying to figure out, waiting on the perfect time to get this letter to somebody for them to read, and knowing this shit is not from R. Kelly, but he has all the credentials to make it seem like it's from R. Kelly. Therefore, I hope like hell that Kel's legal team put a cease and desist on this dude. This dude need to be charged for defamation of character, because what he's doing right now, this shit is not helping R. Kelly in no way, form, shape, or fashion. This shit is degrading. This shit is embarrassing. Even if his kids is listening on these YouTube streets, this shit does not make no sense at all. They say, oh, I slept with moms and daughter. Well, we heard where that narrative come from. We heard where that narrative come from. Don Russell, the one who came out saying that this man slept with mom and daughters. When he slept with the mama and the daughter, Don said that Kel slept with Jocelyn and Jocelyn. He said that Kel slept with the Claret woman in Adriel. And then guess what? This has been something that's been on Kel's career throughout his whole career. Because guess what? They said that he slept with Aaliyah and her mama. So you mean to tell me every woman, every artist, or every person that R. Kelly deal with, he sleep with them and he sleep with their mama? Come on, man. This shit is all propaganda. It's all propaganda. It's all propaganda. But I don't go over there and watch those videos. I see the titles because even when I read the titles, I just get pissed off. I don't even listen to it. I don't watch it, none of it. Because I look like, what the fuck? How you title a video? How you title a video, I ate that kitty? Come on, man. And then, just listen. I'm going to tell y'all something. People don't listen to the wordplay. I ate their kitty. When he say kitty, he's referencing to children. He's referencing to little girls. When he say I ate their kitty, he's referencing to little girls. He's referencing to kids. Make it make sense, Choke. Make it make sense. I'm not no damn fool. One thing you can't do, you can't talk over me, you can't talk around me, and you can't fucking talk behind me. Now I say that's why they try so hard to remove Dana. Everyone on that panel is not for Rob. Hell no, they not. Hell no, they not. I mean, just understand, like, why is this man's personal life? SR, what's up? Lil Mac, what's up? Why is this man's personal life being, well, allegedly his personal life being read publicly, and then the shit that's being read about his personal life, all this shit is degrading. 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 If y'all agree with me when he say I ate their kitty, do y'all think he's referencing to a woman or a child? Honestly, just listen at the wordplay. I ate their kitty. Why would you title some shit like that? You're not. In my mind, you're not speaking of a woman. Darlene Williams said I was pissed last night from some chick Oko who said she got a letter from Robert and RSK don't talk about his personal life. No, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This shit has got so far out of hand. This shit has got so far out of hand to it's Oak Cove members that are coming out speaking and saying that don't sound like Kels. That don't sound like some Kels would say. And these are his enemy. These are people that are solely against him. But these people are having a heart. They have a heart. One thing they do have, they have a heart. And what they're hearing compared to what they've heard, they know that this shit makes no sense at all. It's like oil and water. It won't mix. It just don't mix. That letter versus the persona, the personality of Kels, it just don't mix. And how could you allow yourself to continue to go on knowing that dude, man, Choke know that this is a lie. Choke is not underinformed. Choke knows that this is a lie. But what Choke also knows is that I'm going to get my benefits from this regardless of what y'all say. Choke don't have a dog in this fight. He don't give a fuck if Kels get free. He don't give a fuck if Kels stay locked up. He don't care long as he benefit right now. Long as he benefit right now. That's the only thing Choke care about. when you have old code members saying this, that speaks volume. Like I said before, Choke gonna regret believing the wrong people. And that's most. Hey, Grace Johnson, thanks for coming in. But I don't. She say, but I don't think Kelly would say his bedroom. Exactly. I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Just go back to that first interview with. Go back to the first interview with Gayle King. What did those young women say? They said we don't talk about our personal life. We don't talk about our personal life. I don't care what Azriel say at this point. I believe what Azriel said in that first Gayle King interview, I believe that was truthful. I believe that was 100% truthful. I believe that first interview she did with Gayle King was 100% truthful. And you know why I believe that her first interview with Gayle King was 100% truthful? And that's the way that R. Kelly is when it comes to his personal life. He don't discuss his personal life, and he teach people, or he tell people around him not to discuss his personal life. Cause what did Joy say when them people was in Kel's house when she went to go get his shit? You wrong, ass. You wrong. You know Kells don't allow men in his house. You know he don't allow men in his house. Therefore, that says a lot about R. Kelly's character. He's not finna speak about what he do in private in a public setting. He might joke around if he amongst his homeboys that's in a private setting, but I don't see him coming out publicly talking about this shit and making this the way that it's coming out now. Is this shit is embarrassing. If anything, it's more embarrassing than helpful at all. Way more embarrassing than helpful if anything. And I don't have a problem with nobody when it comes to these YouTube streets. But what I do is I go around and I listen and I form my opinion based off the things that I hear. I form my opinion based off the things that I see. I mean, I don't know R. Kelly personally, but I have seen this man do interviews in the way that he conducted the interview. Just like when when he went on the Huffington Post interview, I think it was when the woman asked him something about the trial shit that he had already went through. Guess what he did? He got up and walked off. I didn't come here for that. I didn't come here to talk about that. If this is what you want to talk about, I'm gone. What are we talking about? You see what I'm saying? This man had self-respect, regardless of what people may say. He had respect for himself. He had respect for the people that was around him. He had respect for the people that he chose to deal with. Whether it was a form of respect in the eyes that we say is okay, or approval, or believable, or whatever, but he respected these people that was around him, and he respected himself in a way to I don't see this man coming out talking about his personal life. I don't see this man coming out talking about his personal life like this, man. Not the way that Choke is going about doing it. You know, and then making it a competition. Oh, if you do this, if you do that. I mean, when you support somebody, support is not always in the form of money. Her name was Huff. Let me see. Ann said her name was Huff something. Robert stormed out of that interview with that white lady. Yes, he did. Lil Max say, I respect your opinion and what you're saying makes a lot of sense. I'm not going to confirm or deny the letter. I don't know yet, bro. Some stuff can be factual and some can be fabricated. That's just my opinion, bro. Exactly. Hey, and I respect that. I respect that wholeheartedly. But only thing about that get me is when you say stuff like I ate the kitty, I slept with the mom and the daughter, like stuff like that. Like it's the timing of it more so that more so bother me than anything. Like this man still have open cases, and some of the stuff that's within that letter is dealing with within the other two cases that he have, especially the Chicago case. Some of the same shit that was in the New York case is some of the same stuff that's going to be in the Chicago case. So when they talk about this case and they talk about it the way that they talk about it, yeah, it is quite like, I don't think that no lawyer would advocate that their client come out and speak, because some of the stuff that's being said in this letter could be used, and they can come out and say, well, R. Kelly wrote a letter and it was signed. They go back and ask for the letter. They gonna go back and ask for the letter. But my whole thing about the letter situation is, until I see the actual letter itself, I have to see the letter, and the letter would have to be verified. The signature would have to be verified. The authenticity of the letter would have to be verified. And that's because I just don't see an attorney allowing their client to speak in a way like, saying some of the things that are being said that, as far as like the, like making deals with the parents and things like that. We already heard who was trying to make deals with the parents. We heard Don on the phone with Tim Savage say, I've already talked to the Clarence. They on board. They ready to go. All you got to do is go holler at TMZ. They going to put some money in your pocket. We see who was doing the bribery. We see who was trying to do deals with the parents. Man, R. Kelly didn't give a damn about them parents, because you know why he didn't give a damn about those parents? He didn't give a damn about those parents because those ladies was already grown. Those ladies were grown. He didn't have to make a deal with the parents. I don't have to give y'all shit to talk to these ladies if I want to talk to them. Why do I got to pay you to talk to a grown woman? What type? That's extortion. Then he come out and say he want 10 to 20% for the work he done. What have you done besides trying to bury this fucking man underneath the prison? Grace said first Choke started off good, but when he started saying something, I started doubting. And when Choke first came out, I came over there, I listened to Choke, I felt like he was good. When he had Angelo on there, he had different people coming over there, allowing people to ask Angelo questions and things like that. I felt like he was unbiased and it was fair across the board. But then Choke said something. He said, I'm not going to allow people to come on here disrespecting women or this, that, and the third. All right. Then when Dana would come on there, I'm going to tell you something. One thing about Dana J, and I tell Dana J, his passion for what he knows comes off as high emotion. So people tend to take him out of context when he expresses himself, because he has a passion for what he's doing, because he has a personal relationship for who he's fighting for. So his passion comes off as emotion. So it's quite different than what some people would, like myself or anybody else, because we don't have a physical connection with the person that we're fighting for and supporting the injustice of. But at the same time, when Dana come on these platforms, the first thing they want to do is silence him. If he come out and speak against somebody, they want to silence Dana. They want to mute Dana. They want to drop Dana from the platform. But you allow Don to come on and disrespect Sharon. You allow Don to come on and disrespect Sharon, and you have no problem with that. Then you come on, Choke, and disrespect Hollywood, and you have no problem with that. But when Dana come on your channel, Choke, you want to tell Dana, be respectful to the people on the panel and don't disrespect no women, call them out their names. And then you turn right back and you fucking hypocrite, dope fiend, sleeping, nodding off motherfucker. You come right back around and do the same shit that you sitting here trying to hold another person accountable for doing. You got to lead by example. What good am I if I'm sitting up here telling somebody not to do something? That's just like telling a goddamn child not to fucking play with a socket, and you turn around and you right in front of them playing in the fucking socket. What you think that child gonna do? Go right behind you and play in the goddamn socket. Make this shit make sense. You telling this man don't come on here and disrespect these fucking people, but guess what? Respect is a two-way street. I'ma respect you, you gonna fucking respect me. And if you get out of line with me, I'm gonna get out of line with you. That's just how it is. That's just how it's gonna go. I don't have to respect you. You have to show respect in order to get respect. I don't give a damn if you're a man, if you're a woman, if you're a child. It doesn't matter. You gotta respect every person as a human being themselves. That shit don't make no sense. You can't sit up here and tell a person how to react. If I punch a motherfucker in the face and they pull out a gun and shoot me, I can't get fucking mad. I can't tell them how to fucking react to me. If I fucking walk up and just hit somebody in the face and they pull out a fucking gun to shoot me, guess what? I can't tell them how to react. I can't tell them they shouldn't have did that. You can't tell a person how to react when this motherfucker's out here attacking them. How about you do, if you're going to drop one person off the panel, drop them all off the panel if they being disrespectful. How was school today? Put your seatbelt on so that thing don't be beat. I'm on my YouTube live right now.
Hello, people.
Yeah, but I mean, this dude choked though. I mean, this dude is a fucking hypocrite all the way around the board. He's a hypocrite all the way around the board, and I think you have to lead by example. If you want to be the face of something, you want to be a role model, you need to lead by example, man. You need to lead by example. I do not like how they did Dana and the R. Kelly so-called thing. I'm telling you, they do it to Dana every time Dana go around, and every time Dana go on these platforms and start exposing the people, they gonna drop him off the panel. They gonna mute his mic. They gonna try to come and join. They gonna try to gang up against him. But this fucking dude Choke did this shit to Hollywood, Sharon, Dana. But then my whole thing this. Choke, you create your platform, okay? It's your platform. You run your platform the way you run it. No problem with that. But if you say can't nobody come on my platform if they not gonna show their face, then guess what? Shabazz should have never been on your platform, or Sharon should have never been on your platform. No disrespect, but you set the rules. You set the rules for your platform. You said if you don't show your face, you can't come on here and talk. Therefore, Shabazz shouldn't have been on there because he didn't show his face, or Sharon should have never been on there because she didn't show her face. Then after them two came on there, all these fucking trolls started coming on there, not showing their face, but they fit the movement of what was going on. See, he let those trolls come on there and attack Sharon, and attack Dana, and attack Hollywood, because that's what he was paid to do. If I say my channel is bullshit free, it's gonna be bullshit free. If I say you can't come on my channel being disrespectful to no women, I mean you can't come on my channel being disrespectful to no women. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. And if you come on my platform, it's gonna be respect both ways. Respect is a two-way street. It is a two-way street. And if you get out of line, you can cause a goddamn wreck. If you get out of line, you can cause a wreck. Know that. Man, come on. You see I'm on my live. You need to turn that down. Yeah. But you know, that was just I just had to come on here for a little bit today. Right now, I'm gonna try tonight to get the late night conversation in, man. I have to stop making plans, because every time I make plans to do a live, it seems like I have a work call. Every time I make plans to do a live, work call. So I'm not gonna schedule a live, but I'm gonna just try to come on tonight so I can do the live, you know, the open conversation. From the other day, I supposed to been did it. What is it that a man? What are three things that a man look for in a woman? So tonight I'm gonna try to bring that conversation back for us to have an open discussion about what are three things a man look for in a woman. And I also hope to see all the ladies over there tonight. If we're able to get this live done tonight, I look forward to seeing all the ladies over there because this is going to be a real interesting conversation. For the grown folks. I like to have grown folks conversation. I'm not for the drama. I'm not for the back and forth. We grown people over here that like to have grown folks conversation. So tonight, I look forward to doing the live, having a grown folks conversation, a panel for the men to come on and add. We're going to talk about 3 things we look for in a woman, and absolutely, we want the women to be there because we ready for the question. We will be ready for the questions tonight. So I'm not gonna schedule a live, but I will do a community post. And after that community post, it'll probably be about 10 minutes after that community post. I'm gonna come on live. And y'all, let's continue to support Kels. Let's continue to pray for Kels, and let's continue. I don't know who we gotta write, but we need to find out who do we need to write to bring awareness to the letter that's being read, so Kel's legal team can get a cease and desist on this letter, because this shit is damaging. It's not helpful at all, and some of the stuff that's being said is just like, man, it's degrading. It's very, very degrading to me. So with that being said, man, I love each and every one of y'all. And earlier I did a live this morning when I got off work. And I just want to tell every people, don't wait to start on your New Year's resolution on New Year's Eve. Get started right now today. Make today your start to start knocking off some of those New Year's resolutions today. Don't wait until New Year's Eve to say I'm going to start, because if you wait to New Year's Eve, then you'll be waiting to New Year's Day. Then you wait to New Year's Day, you'll be waiting till the next month. So let's be proactive about some of the things that we want to do and get done within our life, and get on top of some of these changes. Let's keep on pumping out free Kels. Let's keep on supporting Kels, the injustice of Kels. Let's keep on praying and keep the prayers going, and allow God to do his part. And as long as we do our part, God will do his part. And all we have to do is continue to pray and continue to ask God to watch over and vindicate and bring Kels home, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that came over and enjoyed this live with me today. Whenever I figure out something, or whenever I hear something, or whatever somebody come up with that we can do to try to get awareness to stop this or get this letter took down, I mean, because I feel like all that shit need to be took off Facebook. Even though people probably have it screen recorded now, this, that, and the third, but I just feel like, to me, this shit is it's degrading. It's more degrading than anything to me. Make sure y'all hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, man, please do so. We on the road to 700. I can't get there without y'all. I can't do nothing without y'all, because it's all y'all that makes it possible for this channel to even run. Y'all give me the courage to come on here and speak my opinion. And guess what? My opinion is just my opinion. I don't come on here to persuade you to think like me. I come on here to encourage you to think for yourself. If you don't do nothing, think for yourself. That's it. That's all. Think for yourself. That's it. That's all. And with that being said, man, I see y'all tonight, man, on the Big Valet Night Talk. I'm out.